This tweet shows a picture of a bolt that a pedestrian said fell from the 7 train just this morning, hitting the ground by the 52nd Street station in Woodside. And only yesterday, a woman was nearly hit crossing the street after this chunk of metal fell to the ground near Roosevelt Avenue and 53rd Street.
It wasn't going to kill me, but it was going to hurt me.
Community members and elected officials have been complaining for months. Now MTA leaders have announced they're going to do something about it.
They finally agreed to have some kind of pilot where they're going to install some netting, as I've been requesting. We've been calling for emergency protective measures because clearly we have a crisis on our hands.
The MTA says it's working to put up some type of netting to contain the debris throughout the city, including here along the 7 line. But they haven't specified when or what it will look like or whether it will only be in construction zones. They're still working with suppliers and are hoping to have netting in place by the end of the summer. Advocates say it needs to happen sooner, especially since this is at least the 5th reported incident of chunks of metal falling from the 7 line alone. In February, a wooden plank plunged into the windshield of a car, narrowly missing the driver. In March, a chunk of metal crashed onto a car in Long Island City. And it's not just the 7 line. Just last week, a woman said falling metal shattered her windshield while she was driving in the Bronx.
This could have been my son in the back seat.
Transit officials say the 7 line has undergone multiple inspections in the last few months, but the MTA refuses to go on camera to explain what it's doing about the falling pieces. All the MTA would say is that the latest incident is a sudden break, not a slowly deteriorating part.
And elected officials also want to know why the debris fell in the first place. They're asking, was it structural? Was it maintenance? Was it human error? Either way, they want the MTA to file a full report on those findings. We're live in Woodside, Queens. Natalie Duddridge, CBS 2 News.